So here's me trying to do a video on YouTube. All the social media platforms that I use have been not took down, but I've been restricted from getting onto them. Right. Up until 2 years ago, I used to claim to be the name that I use, alright? You're thinking, what you mean? Well, the name I use is Philip Anthony Hartley. That's the legal name that I am known to use for all dealings, writings, transactions, proceedings, alright? Paperwork, yeah? Contracts. I've now come to learn that I'm just a living man, a child of the Lord, same as you, that uses that name. I can't physically be the name, so I don't know why I used to claim to be it when people say, are you Philip? I say, yeah. Instead of saying, that is the name I use, or that is what I'm called. Because that's a factual thing. I used to claim the details of that name, but I've become aware that according to the contract, the birth certificate, it's actually all Crown copyright. Everything registered or created from that paperwork is not this being. It's just details of a name, details of a corporate ranked fictitious entity known as Mr. First Name, Surname. Mr. First Name, the oration, speaking for a surname, a corp. Acting in person using that name, performing in person using that name is an act of incorporation, creating a corporation. Because for a corporation to exist, an act of incorporation is a necessity. Now, I'm very aware that I'm not obliged to perform for any other man and any other man-made rules, policies, statutes, acts. Any corporate rules called law. Any man-made corporate contractual policies called law. I know that I am not obliged to use them details. So that's got me targeted by our ruling class. Because corporates cannot contract with a man. And if you become aware of this, you can stand in your power. Corporate can only sue another corporate. A corporation can only sue another corporation. So Sky, HSBC, Visa, whatever, the Crown can only sue the surname, can only sue the name. They do not deal with living beings. They only deal with names. And all they require me to do is perform, either claim that name or perform in person. I do perform. I do use that name. I don't claim it. I perform under duress because they threaten you with prison. They threaten you with kidnap. They'll take your property from you. Now, I've built my life up. I've got no property they can steal. I've got nothing they can steal from us. I'm pretty dangerous to them. So what they've done is fried the phone broke. Then the SIM's fried. I can't access any login codes from. So I'm just uploading on this video. So just so we know, just so we're clear, right? I once walked around saying, I am Philip Hartley, I am name. Now I know I'm just a living man that uses that name, Philip Hartley. The name was created by the Crown, therefore it belongs to its creator, because he who creates owns. Also in this legal, horrible world, that the paper world, they go by an old Latin proverb, he that remains silent when he ought to have spoken and he was able to, he's taken to agree. This man's silence is wanting through lack of ignorance. I've took the time to research. I've took the time to